an extremely tight fit. I could not get this long piece.
Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent Amsoil dealer. Click the link in the description for your free Amsoil catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. And that's my bad with the graphic there. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here. And as usual, we have a robust lineup of muscle car entertainment on tap for you tonight. But before I get into all of that, I want to make sure that everything is working properly. So if you can see my face and hear my voice, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Please let me know where you're viewing this from and whether you are a first-time viewer or a regular viewer. Now, if this is your first time viewing tonight, I hope you have a good time with us, and I hope you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, this podcast simulcasts to 8 different places across Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're viewing this right now, just circle back in 1 week's time, and we'll be waiting for you with another fun-filled episode. Pardon me. Now, to our regular viewers who are here week after week, month after month, and season after season, you are the ones who make this possible, and we really, really appreciate that. So let's take a few comments, and we'll get this party started, and we'll bring our friends on. Here we go. We've got BCJ Vids in the house saying hello to everyone. Nice to see you. Free Speech Forum, Rochester, Minnesota, saying what time? It's 9 o'clock. We go live. I'm not sure what that's about, but yes, we're glad to have you here. Just the same, we're all in support of free speech. Mike Whiteside, our good friend and regular viewer, is here saying, gentlemen, good evening. It's been a minute, and yes, it's good to have you back. Always nice to see you here. Thank you for viewing tonight. Our good friend and regular viewer from the very beginning, John Spranger Jr. is in the house saying good evening from Elon, Wisconsin. Nice to see you. Also, some regular viewers from the very beginning, Stacy and Art Fosler, are here. Couldn't get more loyal viewers than John Spranger Jr. and Stacy and Art Fosler saying, hi guys, sounds good from Platte Kill, New York. Regular viewers. Also, our good friend and regular viewer Kevin Culhane is here saying, sounds good in Sudbury, Ontario. Great to see you. We're really glad you're here. Also, our good friend Ben from Vintage Mini Bike Lovers is here saying, good evening, loud and clear from Carterville, New York. Quick shout out to Vintage Mini Bike Lovers. We do a oh, he's watching on YouTube and on Facebook. This is great. Anyway, this is Ben, our good friend at the Vintage Mini Bike Lovers podcast. If you like those vintage mini bikes from the 60s and 70s, Ben and Rob and I do a vintage mini bike podcast second Sunday of every month. Wherever you're viewing this, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, second Sunday of every month. Try to join us if you can, if you like those old mini bikes from the 60s and 70s. So with these comments out of the way, let's bring our friends on, and we will get this party started. And here we go. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Oh, just great.
Doing good, Mike. Glad to be back.
Cool deal. Yeah, good to have you guys back for sure. Any cool things going on lately?
Last weekend, I went to the Oshawa Car Show, but it wasn't in Oshawa. It was in a different town, Oxbridge, because the town kicked them out. And they had over 1,000 cars show up at the thing. Good turnout. Good turnout. Yeah, the car club couldn't get along with the city, so they moved it.
Wow. Crazy. And then I think you've got something coming up this weekend too, don't you?
This weekend, I'm at Mossport Racetrack. The American Trans Am cars are coming up. We have a North American NASCAR series there, and there's a really neat class called Radical Cars, and they're all identical cars with Cowie motors and Hayabusa engines in them. They're put on a really good show. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's where I'll be camping for the weekend.
Excellent. So if anyone is going to that, be sure and look for Rob. And if you do, be sure to say hi to him and tell him you saw him on the podcast.
Corner 3. Right beside the grandstand, I am.
Nice. And about you, Virgil, anything going on? Or?
Rob, nope, nothing good going on. Nothing exciting like Rob going on. I need to live closer to him.
Yes.
So I can cross the border with him, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, right. Absolutely. Yeah, it's true. He's got a full calendar of events he goes to. He's a very busy guy. Well, cool. So let's get this party started. We're going to go with item number 1 here. This is Ken Jawarski. He's got a 1970 Ford Mustang Restomod. I met up with him on August 3rd at the Newport, Vermont car show. Let me see if we can get this video clip queued up here. You're going to like this Mustang.
How you doing? My name's Ken Jawarski, and this is my 1970 Mustang Restomod. It was redone in 1995, so it's showing its age, but the parts are modified. And finally, nothing on this car is original, I think, except for the rear quarter windows. I've replaced everything on the car, just about. So.
Wow.
And that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you so much to Ken Jawarski. Hopefully he's watching tonight. If you are watching, Ken, please make some comments. We'd love to hear from you. Reactions to that? Go ahead, Virgil.
Oh man, yeah, Ford did. They got it right with that 6970 Mustang there. All the body and the body lines and everything. And I wonder if those scoops on the side are functional there. On the side of the door there.
Yes, right there.
I wonder if those are functional. I don't believe they were functional from the factory. But there, and Rob, you're talking about going to the Trans Am series, huh? This is what those were made for, right?
Yes. And those scoops on the side were designed to cool the back brakes. That's what they were there for. So on the race models, they worked. That guy put a lot of time and effort in that car. Like, if he's on here, I'd like to know how long it took him. That's not a 1 or 2 year job. Did a great job on it. Nice.
Yeah, and that looks good from every angle.
Yeah.
So Ken, if you are watching, go ahead, Virgil. I'm sorry.
That shaker hood and everything in there. That is just we can go over this car for the whole episode here.
Totally. And the reason I played this tonight is because Ken was watching last week and he asked about the video interview that we did, wondering when we're going to play that, and I promised him I'd air it this week. So hopefully, Ken, if you're watching, in fact, let me check the comments, see if I don't see anything from him, but 1,000 cars, huge. He's talking about that car event that Rob was at. And then Mike Whiteside says, "Sweet pony," talking about this Mustang. Yes, the truth has been spoken. For sure, yeah. definitely compliments to Ken here on this incredible Mustang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's pretty from every angle. Well, cool. So let me pull this away. And Rob, if you're ready, we're going to put you full screen, and Rob's going to talk to us about Amsoil.
I'd rather be half screen. I'm a little big for full.
Yeah.
Hey, a number of times we've talked about the Amsoil signature oil, 25,000 miles or 1 year. We've also talked about the XL, good for 12,000 miles or 1 year, and our OE oil you change when the light comes on. But for this show, Amsoil's big on high zinc oil. We have 3 different 1030, 1040, and 2050, and also with high zinc for some of the guys that want it for the car. There's also a racing oil. But you know what one of my customers is really impressed with? And everybody said when Amsoil first came out with an oil for 25,000 miles or 1 year, 50 years ago, you guys are going to be sued. Guess what? We never got sued. Never had an engine go down. And one of my customers says, how can you go 500,000 miles on a gear loop? It does. But this time of year, you're getting ready to put away your car. So a lot of people, when they put away their car, they put stabilizer in it the day before they're putting away the car. You want to add stabilizer the last 2 tanks. This here bottle, you put 2 ounces in for 12 gallons. So this bottle would last 2 or 3 vehicles at least. You want to put it in for 2 or 3 tanks before that. You just don't want to add it at the end, because stabilizer stabilizes the fuel, but you want the oil, fuel in the line and the bowl and the carb, everything done. So if you're going to put your car away in October or something, put 1 or 2 tanks through for stabilizer. If you got a small engine, we have another product called Quick Shot. It helps with the ethanol problem and stuff like that. I have a lot of my customers, when they put away the car, they buy boat fuel, no ethanol in it. Pay a lot more for it, but still cheaper than race fuel. And that's it for Amsoil. Oh, for more information, Mike has a thing you can click on. You can get a catalog from Amsoil. And if you become a preferred customer, you buy $100 worth, you get free shipping. You save 25% on everything, because it's only $10 to become a preferred customer. You spend $100, and they give you this free, really neat thing that goes on your little hitch that lights up with Amsoil on it. And it's free for anybody who orders $100. So for more information about the Amsoil, click on Mike's link right below, and you'll get a free catalog.
And this offer, this promotion expires September 9th. And yes, link in the description. And if you sign up through me using my referral number, which is in the description, Rob and I both benefit. And that's how we pay the bills here at the podcast, is by selling Amsoil. I'm signed up as a dealer, Amsoil dealer under Rob. So when you order through me, he and I both benefit. And that's how we pay the bills around here. And we appreciate everyone who's been doing that. And if you're considering doing that, we thank you in advance. Oh, also, Stacy and Art Fosler say the Adirondack Nationals are in 2 weeks at Lake George, New York. Yeah, thank you for letting us know about that. And if you happen to go to that, or anyone is going to that, please take some video clips. We'd love to share it here on the podcast so we can all enjoy that. Vintage Mini Bike Lover says, beautiful Mustang. Thank you for that. He really did a great job with that. So let me switch gears here. What's next on our little list? We've got a 1969 Pontiac GTO. This is an amazing specimen right here. This is for sale by our friends over at MGM Classic Cars. So let me cue that up, and you're going to be very impressed with this GTO.
1969 Pontiac GTO, guys. This is a 400 Ram Air car. Carousel red. To me, it's orange, but carousel red. This is the actual color, and that's what they call it, but to me it is orange. And to everyone, carousel red does mean orange. But anyway, as you can see, the Ram Air setup, you got power steering, new booster on the front power disc. You got the air conditioning factory unit there, nicely painted under the hood, guys. New alternator and good battery in the car. This one's got the hood tack, super nice paint. The body has a frame-off restoration. It's got the correct Pontiac wheels with the BFGs on it. Beautiful door lips, original pinch welds. Beautiful door panels, door sill plates, inner outer jambs are gorgeously done. Excellent bucket seats, his and hers automatic. Shifter with the center console. Nice weather stripping throughout, nice glass trim. rear seat with the belts, nice clean package tray, headliners tight with the dome light functioning. As you can see, beautiful paint, nice shine through it, no bubbles, no rips, nice chrome front and back, excellent trunk with numbers matching rear quarters, and I slide my hand underneath here, guys. I don't see any rips, cuts. In order for it to be a partial quarter, I believe that these quarters are original with the factory numbers on there from GM. So nice trunk, rear spoiler, dual exhaust, beautiful on the passenger side as well. On the interior, exterior, they did a real clean job. I mean, they took the striker off. They did a really nice paint and body work on this car, and underneath is just as beautiful as well. So there you have it, guys. Beautiful GTO, ready for the next owners. Let's move on to the interior. Like I mentioned earlier, really nice door panels, nice wooden classic steering wheel. A-pillars are nice. Dash is excellent. All the cluster gauges, everything looks nice. Center console with the his and her shifter. Okay. Beautiful all around. Okay. Now, if you need delivery, you can call or text me at 847-848-1850. If you guys wanted some upgrades done to the car, like maybe, let's say, Bluetooth Kenwood radio with Alexa on there, and you know, it dials into your phone, your Bluetooth setup with kick panel speakers and rear deck 6x9s. We have that we can do for an additional $1,350 installed. We also can do a rear view mirror with a 7-inch LED screen for a backup camera if you wanted to do so as well. We can do tinted windows if you wanted to. Anything that you want to do to this car can be rolled into your, okay? So keep that in mind as well. Warranty packages start at $695. So you get a warranty on the driveline. Yeah, so stuff like that. If you need transportation, call or text me. Your zip code, my number is 847-848-1850. My name is Thomas. Thanks for watching, MGM. We'll talk soon.
So yeah, thank you so much to MGM Classic Cars for that footage. What a gorgeous example. Reactions to that, Rob?
Hey, if anybody wants shipping, I'll drive it for free to them. Just yeah. Doesn't matter where you live. I'll drive that for free.
Yes.
I've never heard of a his and her shifter before.
Right there.
Never heard of that. Yeah.
Those came in, it came in that and the some of the old GTOs, and then they have them in the Cutlasses. What else who else has those his and hers? There's a couple of other cars that have the his and hers in there.
So it has one on the column for her and one on the floor for him.
Oh, nope. All right there on the right there on the floor.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that looked like a shifter there on the column, the picture back. Right? Yep. So that's what I thought he meant. One on the steering wheel, on the column for her, and the one on the floor for him.
No, it's
gotcha.
like that slot over there to the right is for his. You could slam through the gears that way.
Oh yeah.
And was that strictly a GM thing, or were there other makers that did that?
I think it was strictly a GM because actually the Cutlass, the hearse had levers.
Yeah.
The Cutlass hearse had like 3 different levers in there actually for his and her shifters.
Oh, yeah.
But the GTOs have these right here, I believe it was. But say, if you're out there, let us know. We're right here.
Yeah, if anyone knows anything about that, please make some comments.
Yes.
And
I'll volunteer to drive it.
Yes. Speaking of comments, Mike Whiteside says it's animal night tonight, ponies and goats. Gotta love it.
Yes.
I love the wordplay there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Ben from Vintage Mini Bike Lovers says, sweet car. I'm willing to volunteer to transport that GTO from MGM to the new buyer. You just pay the gas. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then Ben says paper rock scissors Rob, because you both said the same thing. That's cool. In fact, I think we could probably get like a big fight going over who's going to drive it home.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet we get a lot of takers on that.
Probably end up paying the owner.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, no, I'll pay you to drive it.
Yeah.
So let me get back where we need to be here, and we're going to take a look at item number 3. This is a guy that Virgil and I met a couple of weeks ago in Waterbury, Vermont, at the car show over there. This is Stanley Mayo's 1971 Pontiac Firebird. Let's take a look at this car.
Wait till you see this one, Rob. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
655 horse.
Well, no, I kind of figured that out when you kind of tapped the gas there, and kind of the way the lope was, it just kind of whoop, the tires just kind of caught just a little bit.
So
Of that.
sketchy quick.
That's that big block torque, right?
Oh yeah, 619 foot-pounds of torque.
Oh, whoa! Yikes! Wow.
Built by the old Andy Costello from AC Performance. He's retired, but he built it out of his garage. Yeah.
Garage built.
That's amazing. How long have you had it?
I've owned this car since 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. So most of its life.
Yep.
Good.
And I just did the whole car. We did the whole car over.
Right. So I have to ask about your flares here.
Oh yeah, that's all custom. Flared all the way out from the front, all the way to the back, on the sides. So if I had to replace the fender, I'd have to cut it off because it's all built into one. See it?
Yeah. I was looking at that while you
So
were
I
up
hope
there
I don't get
registering.
it
I was
wrecked
like,
because it costs a lot because the flares are all built right in with the fenders.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what was your name?
Stanley Mayo.
Stanley Mayo. Mayo?
Yep.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
And you're based out of?
I've been raised in Colchester and now I originally live in Heinsberg.
Yeah. Good. Good. Cool deal. Any more questions, Virgil? Or?
I am not too sure. Because I guess we can wait to see if when we do the podcast, if we can get him on.
Yes.
Then we can have him do his own questions and answers. I mean,
Yeah.
we can have our questions.
You should come on the podcast one night.
Just you coming in, the sound was just so perfect. I had. I was like, oh man. And then I was like, Mike, we should take some video of this one. I was like, we need this one for the podcast there.
Totally. And what year is this?
My name is Virgil.
Virgil Stanley.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Stanley.
Yeah.
And what year
Very
is this
cool.
one you said?
1971.
71. Boy, that's nice.
Original 70 and a half, but registered as a 71.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Well,
just
cool.
did it all over, all the way from the frame. Stripped the whole thing to the frame, put it on a rotisserie, had that done, and every part underneath is brand spanking new.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
that is
amazing.
amazing. That'd be one of those where I'd love to see some.
That's what a car. And
Yeah.
I'm disappointed because the audio got distorted. That was supposed to be that rumble as he was pulling away. And I don't, did it sound metallic sounding to you guys? Or
Yeah, so Transformers were coming.
yes, from outer space or something.
Yeah.
They were going to collect it and bring it up to the mothership to examine it.
Oh yeah. They would definitely bring this one up because like hey Rob, it was he didn't even have to he didn't even have to tap the gas just from the way the cam and the way that it was just whoop whoop. The tires were just spinning in the dirt. It was just, oh man. Yeah. I just want to see this on with some slicks and at the drag strip.
Yes. I bet that would impress too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Rob? Reactions to this?
Oh, what a great car. And I think Virgil was lost for words there for a while at the car.
Yeah.
Any more questions? And he's, yeah. And I was hoping you guys would have him start it up because after talking about how cool it sounded coming in, we wanted to hear it. Yeah.
Yes. And I was impressed with Virgil was pointing out those flares. And let me see if I can get those flares went from the fender right across the rocker panel.
Yep.
That's quite a
like you said, all really one piece. Yeah.
And he's right. If ever that were in an accident, that would be a fortune to recreate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd be looking at that other person because you would figure it was their fault. Like, what did you just do? Ah.
Yeah, that would be unbelievable if that happened. Oh, and here we go. We've got comments coming in. Oh, here we go. More people wanting to drive that GTO. Mike Whiteside says, I live the closest to Addison. So, yeah, he gets first.
I think we could put 4 of us in the car.
Yes, we get a road trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Ben says, that was a great Pontiac. Even though the sound was a little muffled, you could tell it has a high compression ratio. Yes. Yeah, and that's on me that it didn't sound right. Something happened in editing there that we didn't hear that rumble the way it was supposed to sound. But Stacy and Art Fosler say my neighbor has a 75 Trans Am. I'll have to videotape that for the broadcast. Yes, please do that. We would love to see that. Please do that. Thank you for thinking of that. Absolutely. Last call for comments on this car. Any final thoughts on this?
Yeah, Rob, I wish you could have seen this in person, Rob, because the black on there was just you can see in the video how clear it is, man. I
can see the reflections of the other car through the paint job.
His paint job was just amazing.
Yeah, it was a deep black, almost like you could walk into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, cool. So let me pull this away and let's see what we've got next on the list here. We have got okay. So here's a local guy. I was supposed to get together with him this weekend. We were going to do some drive-bys of this car, but the weather didn't cooperate. But his name is Todd Phillabaum. He's got a 1993 Dodge Viper, and this was at the Newport, Vermont Car Show on August 3rd. This was a very impressive car as well. So let's take a look. And he and I are working on trying to find a time that works for both of us to go for a ride in this thing and do some drive-by footage of it. So let's take a look.
My name is Todd Phillabaum. I live in Derby, Vermont. This is my 1993 Dodge Viper. This car came from Nassau, New York. I found it as a barn find covered in blankets last February. Went over and brought it. I always wanted it on 1993. When I saw it at Malkin's at the dealership that used to be down the road, I saw one of these, not this one, but a 1993 back in 93 when it was on a dealership floor. And always wanted a 93. So when I heard this was out there, I went and grabbed this one. This is a Gen 1. This is number 562 off the factory line in 1993. There were 1,048 made. Comes with the V10, 400 horsepower. It is a 6-speed. Book says it does 168. Can't confirm it. But it is an absolute, it's terrifying to drive, which makes it really, really cool. It sticks to the road. There's no roll to it. So when you launch into a corner, you don't need to brake. It'll stick right in the corner. The tires stick really good. It's got 275s on the front, 335s on the back. They're 14 inches wide. Little things. It's got a skip gear from first to second, which was made to save fuel. Not really sure why with the V10. Has no external door handles. It is a roadster. There is no top, although in the trunk there is a Wrangler style top, and there's Wrangler style windows. Never made to be on the vehicle. It looks like it was a last minute thought. The hood is the largest production fiberglass hood ever made to date. And it's an absolute showpiece. I love the fact that kids in high school today and adults still appreciate the Viper. It's kind of a cool icon to Dodge. So
For sure, very iconic.
I love them. I love them. So
Cool
I
deal.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much to Todd for giving us a look at that car. Rob, reaction to that?
Did I hear that right? He found that in a barn.
I think
That
so.
was a barn find. Oh,
Yeah.
I got to start going through barns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been for a ride in one. I followed a couple down the road before, but man, they got a lot of horsepower for the size of the car. Whoa,
Yeah,
they're power packs.
for sure, for sure. And Virgil?
Like you said, you put that into a corner. You know, what is that? 255 and 303, whatever's in the back. Oh man, it seems like it. You know, they always say a Viper is just a straightforward car. You know, straight line car, but it's got too much tire not to be able to grip in the corners. You know.
That's a lot of rubber.
Yeah.
I took a
That'd be
driving
very
school.
fun.
I took a 3-day driving school one time at a track, and it was all Corvettes and everything. And one of the guys in the class had a Viper, and he asked the last day if he could take it out in the track. They said, "Sure, but you signed this waiver."
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fast. It was faster than the Corvettes going up that straightaway. Whoa!
Wow.
Oh yeah.
But he
That's
took it
wild.
easy on the corners.
But you figure a V10, you better, V10 in the car, you better take a Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see, we've got Ben weighing in saying, I'm not a Mopar guy, but I wouldn't mind seeing how well those tires stick in the corners. Also, if he'd like someone to confirm 168, then I'm his man. Yes. I bet he'll do it. Yeah.
I say,
But,
just tell
so,
him
yeah.
don't look down and I'll be in the If you don't look down, I'll be in the passenger seat and look over, huh?
Yeah. So I want to thank Todd for this interview, and he and I are still in contact. He just lives one town over from me. So we're working on trying to find a time that works for both of us to get some footage for that and go for a little ride. So I think it's
Does he know how to work the camera, Mike?
You know, I don't know. I would imagine so.
That way you can get a ride. You can drive.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see if we can talk him into that. We'll see. And if you're watching tonight, Todd, weigh in with some comments. We'd love to. We're hoping that you're seeing your interview here live.
Yeah.
But,
Can
good
we
stuff.
get donuts and we get burnouts there?
Yeah. Find a
Burnouts
parking
in the-
lot, do some
and
donuts.
couple donuts. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You know what we'll do is set up a fund to replace the tires
Oh,
and then
yes.
see if we can get him to do some donuts for us.
Oh yeah,
So we'll get
donuts
it on
and a
video.
detail. A donut, some donuts and a detail from your buddy, from your
Yes.
nephew there to wipe
Yeah.
to get the rubber off. There we go.
Yeah, shameless plug for our good friends over at Newsom's Detailing. My nephew, my
Yes.
wonderful nephew, does that. Yeah, cool deal. All right, so let's see what's next here. We have got this is a 1970 Chevy Impala. Now this car is for sale by our friends over in B&B Auto Sales out in South Dakota. Let's take a look at this. This is a sweet example as well.
Yeah, so pretty.
Right here.
Hi, this is Dirk from B&B Auto Sales. Today we're showing you our 70 Chevy Impala. We took it in trade from a gentleman out here in central South Dakota. Nice driver quality car. You're going to see a few rock chips. There's the hood at one time rubbed on the fender. That's a little couple blisters right there, probably from some rock chips. One chip right there. But paint, driver quality, older paint. They did a pretty nice job. So there you can see that's a new one. And this one isn't. A little bit of overspray there. Interior, I darn near call it a 10. I don't see many flaws with it. And this car had options. Holy buckets. Power seat, power locks, power windows. tilt, steering, has power antenna, 8-track take, and compass. Here's a few 8-track tapes. We'll have to see if they work. But pretty clean car, not a perfect car, but a nice driver quality car. You can go have some fun. Top works. Watch my running video. I'll show you everything that works. But there's a difference between a show quality paint job and an older paint job. Little paint coming off where around the lock where they should have took the lock out, you know, just little stuff like that. Excuse me. Got a little scratch right here. Something must have rubbed on it over the years. So paint on it's probably, you know, a few years old. I know he didn't paint it and he had it for a few years. See, there's a little overspray too. So try to show you everything so you know exactly what you're getting. I sell most of my classics over the internet, so you'll get what I show you. You'll get this top. He says it was original. I don't know if it is or not, but it still does have the air conditioning sticker in it. So certainly could be. Still has a guaranteed automate. They could have possibly bought them, but that does appear to be quite original. So nice car, very good driver, looks good. Let's start up our 70 Chevy Impala. Runs really good. Does have air conditioning. Has been converted to 134. Odometer shows 98, 788. Does have a clock that is inoperable. Horn works. Blinker to the left works. Blinker to the right indicator is out of there. Let's see if the radio works. Oh, this is an AM FM. I don't know. It doesn't appear that it's working. You can see the dome light working. Wipers are working. And like I said, this thing has a ton of equipment. See if the power seat goes forward and backwards. Power locks work. Power window works. Oh, yeah, the one behind me did work. And that one works. Up the top so you can see that working. There's your top lever. Yep, that works. Shows a GM mirror there in the sun visor. Yeah, blower motor. And the blower motor works. So I suppose I can try. See if I wreck me. See if we can get that to work. That 8-track player works. Too bad. It'd be pretty cool if it did. So it probably looks like the radio is the only thing that doesn't work. It runs like a watch. There's your lights. See there, you can see it's been converted to 134. That's just a sticker on here. It says high performance 350. Air cleaner says 300 horse turbo or 300 horse 350. Have no idea if it is. The code up front. I'm gonna try to find the code on the oil filter. See if it's an older motor. But great cruising car, ready to go. 605-695-7391.
So yeah, thank you to Dirk at B&B Auto Sales for that footage. Really nice car. Is it Virgil's turn for the first comment?
Sure, I'll go. That's a great parade car right there.
Yes.
Drop that top and yeah, it's ready. Looking at that exhaust, it looked like it had headers on there already, and it looks you're just ready.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a buff job or get everything all nice and crystal clear. But yes, if only I had 30,000.
Yes, you're right. That'd be a great parade car for sure.
Yeah.
And Rob?
Yeah, put Miss Universe in the back and cruise around town.
Yes,
Yes.
every day.
So he said that guy traded that car in. What would he get? Well, I think I'd rather keep that, but he must have found something nicer he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because really, that's if you want to go to a cruise at a night or take the grandchildren out for a ride, they would love to be in that car.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, most cars had hand roll up windows and, you know, the manual locks. That was a big deal in that back in those days, 1970, to have power everything like that. That was you were living the life of luxury right there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember
windows,
cassette player being separate. I always thought it was in the radio.
Yeah. And it's rare to find an 8-track that'll work these days. Those things were very fussy. The head that played those tapes, those failed on most players.
Yeah.
So
Go
ahead.
When I was a kid, I was on my way out to BC, and the car in front of me had an 8-track in it, and my buddies wanted to see how much tape was in the 8-track. So they put it out the window, and I was on the motorcycle, and it kept waving in front of me all the way out. It carries a lot of tape inside that thing.
You could do that during the parade.
Yeah, one long streamer, huh?
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's get some comments from our viewers. What would be the most likely 8-track tapes in a car like this, 1970? I'm going to say maybe Simon and Garfunkel's greatest hits.
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, yes, Beach Boys.
And a convertible. You got in the Beach Boys.
Yes. What do you think, Virgil?
Yeah, you got me on this one. I'm like, man, who is that other one? You got me. I was gonna say Leonard Skinner, huh?
There we go. Yeah, or Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Bachman Turner Overdrive. The Guess Who.
Yeah. I say 70. I wasn't exactly here just yet.
Sure.
December of 72, but you know, I'm like, oh man, still got about almost 3 years ahead of me on this one.
I think I've seen every one of those bands you mentioned, Mike.
Nice. That's cool.
Well,
oh, and Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Have Steppenwolf in 1970. You would have to have a Steppenwolf 8-track tape in there.
Yep.
Oh, and they got the Moody Brothers right there. Is what he tried to put in.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Nice. Or Moody Blues, maybe?
The Moody Blues, yeah. Moody Blues.
Yeah, that's it. And then Sugarbaum Maple is saying Viper tires are expensive, going back to the last video clip we were looking at.
Oh, yes.
And that's a new name that I've seen pop up on here. So this might be a new viewer, and we thank you for that. Thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate that, and for commenting and engaging with us. Greatly appreciated.
We'll have to ask Jake about how expensive those Viper tires are.
Yes, I bet those are a few bucks. Absolutely. So let's see. We've got item number 6. So this is an interview I did a couple of weeks ago with Jeff at Angels Touch Auto Body and Detail out in Bourne, Massachusetts. They do some incredible restorations. They also do detailing down there. We're trying to get him on the show, possibly even as soon as next week, but in the very near future, we want to get him on the show with some video clips of some of their projects that they've done. And in this interview, you'll see a couple of their projects. I think you'll be as impressed as I was. Let me find the interview. Yeah, here it is. Let's take a look.
So hi everyone, my name is Jeff Nemus, one of the owners of Angels Touch. We're located in Sagamore Beach and also in Bourne, Mass. Got about 17 guys building cars all day long, from Restomods to concourse builds. Just finished, for instance, a 57 190 Mercedes, went to a couple concourse shows and actually placed, all the way to Restomods from this 58 Impala with a 8.1 LS and electronic brakes and electronic throttle, cruise control, AC, all the modern stuff that you can think of have been put into that vehicle. This vehicle here is a 72 Suburban 3-door, threw a little 350 in there, hydro boost, We have also a rear AC that we took out of an RV and put it in the back. This is Florida, so it's really hot down there. It's also used for his tailgating truck, which is really cool. And you can probably imagine which team he's rooting for with these colors.
Yes.
We also have a Jimmy that we did some work to on that as well.
That's what I remember.
And many other cars at the shops. At some point, you guys are welcome to come down to the shop and check out everything that we're doing there. We have a nice big clean facility, state-of-the-art facility, and we're getting out there. We're about 10 years into all this, and we're doing pretty darn good, and we're having a lot of fun, for sure.
Yeah, so great to meet Jeff. Looking forward to having him on in the very near future. We were just chatting today, trying to work on that, figure that out. Reactions to that? Is it Rob's turn?
Yeah.
1970 Blazer, that blue one, eh?
Yes.
Yep.
For
That's
Jimmy,
what I'm
yes.
working. That's what I'm working on. But mine's only a 2-wheel drive.
Nice.
Yeah. So mine doesn't have the roll bar in it, but it has the full roof comes off like that.
Nice. That'd be fun in a parade as well, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I say those Jimmys, those GMCs, those are rare, hard to come by nowadays. It's like you see the Chevy Blazer, but you don't see that many of the GM, the GMC on the front there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that Suburban, right up my alley.
Yes. That is
I like
cool.
that. I like that orange. You must be a Gator fan, huh?
Yes. That's a safe bet for sure. Oh, and that late 50s Chevy there is nice too.
Yeah, Impala. First year of the Impala.
So yeah, very much looking forward to bringing him on. Hopefully as soon as next week. We're trying to figure out the details, but he's working on getting some video clips of some of their builds for us to look at and talk about, and bring him on as our guest and talk up the clips, and also have him react to videos with us and hang out with us for the evening. So that'll be a lot of fun. If not next week, sometime very soon. And we've got some comments coming in. Oh, and Mike's talking about that 8-track. He's talking about the Moody Blues and that 8-track player. Very cool. Thank you for that, Mike. Well, cool. So let me pull this down and find my place here. What do we got next? We're looking at, if you remember from last season, we had Evgenii on here. He's from the Ukraine, and he goes to these car shows on one of those having a senior moment. Thank you. Segway. And he goes around and gets some absolutely amazing footage. So this is some footage from Hollis Farms Victory Car Show in Fitchburg, Massachusetts last weekend. Now I'm leaving this graphic up because if you look at number 7, you can see New England Classic Rides. That's his YouTube channel. Please look for that because he's got absolutely amazing footage. Browse his channel. He's a good friend and he does some great content. So please patronize him. You're going to see what I mean here in just a moment. When I click on this video clip, let's take a look.
Let's say Fitchburg. My wife went to school there.
Nice.
let that thing loose.
What's the name, sir?
John McIntyre.
Can you tell me about your Corvette?
64 Corvette. It's candy apple vermilion red. The paint on the car is 34 years old. The motor's 406 cubic inch, about 700 horsepower. I've owned the car since 1969. Pretty much modified to what I want. There's not much original left to it. That's about it.
When did you modify it?
Over time. Like I say, I've owned it since 69. So I've done things. Every year I do something else to it.
You want to walk to the motor and show me what you got?
Go this way, go that
way. 406 cubic inch.
Start
It's 13.8 to 1 compression. Very high compression. Race fuel only.
Do you participate in drag racing?
Nope. I just play with it on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do burnouts?
I do.
Nice.
Guilty as charged.
Hey, great to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Yes.
And it was Virgil's turn for first reaction?
Well, I think it's Rob.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Well, I like that story that the guy's owned that car since 1969. Wow. I know some people that haven't had a wife that long. But I like the story about original people, and I like to know what all, like, it looks like the tail lights have been changed.
Yeah.
And different things like that. And that would have been a nice one to see a burnout going down that road where the Mustangs all went.
Yeah. Yeah, look at those taillights sticking out.
Yeah.
I wonder what those are off of. I'm sure those aren't vet taillights. That's off of something else, I imagine.
Yep.
They're conical and they stick out a few inches.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what car that is. Is it a Buick Invicta? Nope.
Well, it looks like they come to a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool look, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from every angle, that thing looks sweet.
What a neat looking place to have a car show too.
Yes.
It looks like they're going into a fairgrounds or something.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Virgil? Reactions?
Yeah, I like the way he was following those Mustangs there in the beginning there. It's nothing like the way Mustangs sound, that 302 and then that 351, depending on which Mustangs you have, but that green convertible Mustang 65, 66, or even a 64, whichever one that was, whatever year that one right there is.
Yeah.
That just sounded so pretty. Just so, yeah, you don't have to do much to those. Just put dual exhaust on it and you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And we've got comments that have come in. Let's take a look. Oh, here, our good friend Rod Licari is here saying, I'm late again, just in time for the Corvette. Cool deal. And then something about a 59 Cadillac.
Oh, the tail
lights. The tail lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
That could be. I bet they were mounted vertical on a Cadillac on the tail fins.
Yep.
Could
be. Good call. Good call on that. And here we go. Ben says that's an awesome Corvette. Those taillights look like they should be from something in a James Bond movie with cords for machine guns.
Yeah.
That little
when they're chasing you, they'll back off when you start firing those machine guns.
Yeah, or the oil, huh?
Yes. And then Kevin Colhane says lights from an old Impala, possibly from that too. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Yeah, thank you for the feedback on that, guys. We really appreciate that. So let's pull this away, get our screenshots back here, and oh, Rob's upside down. Let me move that graphic so we can see him upside
There.
down. There we
I don't know
go.
why it's doing that tonight.
Yeah, that's weird. Better to be upside down than to be inside out, though, right? That would be a look. But cool deal. Here we go. Item number 8. We've been watching this over the last few weeks. This is part 4. This is a car show that happened in 2022 in Lee, New Hampshire. This is put on by the Muscle Car Club of New Hampshire, and our good friend Scott over at Flippin' Customized gets this footage. Now, if you like what you see here, be sure to patronize his channel. Just search for Flippin' Customized on YouTube. You'll find his channel. He's got a lot of great content there. Please patronize him. He does good content, and he's a good friend. So we do ask that you patronize him. Let's take a look at part 4. This is the final part of these videos we've been looking at this car show.
This is Mr. Rick Pierce and his wife Sue over at Stitch's Garage. This is their ride. Sweet, sweet ride. Love the green accents. All the pinstriping. They do it all. You look at the pinstriping, they are your go-to. And you see they got our piston there as well, that he's striped up. Poison ivy.
With handcuffs on.
The first time.
Difficult, I know.
She didn't want to play.
It looks like it's from California.
What's up, man? What's going on?
How you doing?
Good. Oh, did you go out there for the laps?
That was awesome.
Was
man.
it good?
Oh,
I haven't even seen it yet. I just missed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
dark again.
All right, everyone, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. It has been an awesome time here at Lee Speedway. Everybody's rolling out. We had a great day. The weather was great. No complaints. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
Yeah, so thank you so much to our good friend Scott over at Flippin' Customized. Please check out his YouTube channel. He does an excellent job. Reactions to that?
Okay, when they came to that pickup truck that was flat black paint job, and you look in the back box, it looked like it was all frame and cross members, like as if he had a hydraulic suspension. I mean, yeah, that one. And then you looked at the interior and just, wow, jumped out at you, the interior, lime green,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so fancy, and wow, that was cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
The dash painted to match the seats and everything.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
impressive paint work there.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the back box. Like, there's a lot of cross members in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there either.
Yeah, maybe just to
Yeah,
lift it
that's
off,
it.
or it's not sitting on the ground. But yeah, he's got something
Yeah.
back there.
Something's going
Yeah,
on. There's a peak
you
right
got to
there.
notch it. Yeah, you got to notch the frame in order for it to sit down that low. And when
Yeah.
you notch the frame, you gotta raise the bed up a little bit if you want to cover it.
Hmm.
So so that bed will read it about what looks like it's maybe about 6, maybe even 4 inches from the top there when you let down that cover there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it all sits up. It just the showpiece back there, the air ride suspension, all that stuff.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, but you have when you went through the slides, there was that big truck in there again. It was at the end there.
Right there?
No, there's that. It's like the big Peterbilt.
Oh, didn't recognize that.
Right there.
Did I miss it?
Yep, you passed it already.
All right, let me back up a little because this thing goes really fast.
Just before that. There we go, right there. That is a semi truck, been chopped, channeled, everything.
This one
It's
here?
it's got a 572 motor in there. And you talking about some Viper, you thought the Viper had wide tires. Oh man. I hope that was there at this year's what's it called again? At the Street Nationals again.
Yes.
Yeah. If so, I'd like to get some better pictures of that one there.
Yes. Yeah, that was
But
impressive.
They just got he got a lot of good cars at this place right there, wherever they're at.
Yeah.
And,
Sounds like it was at a track.
Yes, Lee Speedway, yeah. And yeah,
And they
this
let
looks like
they let the people go around the track, it sounded like.
Yes. Yeah, sounds like they had something on the track. One of the guys he was talking to there was saying he'd been out on the track.
Nice.
Yeah, and this looks like it's straight out of California.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Los Angeles car.
What they call
Isn't
those
that something
scarabs?
Chink and Chong would drive?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, pretty close.
Totally. Oh, and here Ben says nice mix of cars at that show. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Cool. And go ahead. Were you going to make a comment?
Oh no, I just joined their. I just signed up for their YouTube.
Oh,
for the
good. Flippin' Customized?
Yeah, I
Thank
just
you for
signed
doing
up
that.
today. Yeah,
Excellent.
I was like, I've been meaning to, and then all of a sudden it was like, so at some point today I was like, wait, you know what? You keep looking at that, and they got some pretty cool content on there on YouTube, and he's got some pretty cool stuff.
Definitely.
A lot more stuff than just car shows.
Yes. In fact, we're
A
going
lot
to give him
of
a
stuff that
shameless
they're
plug right
building.
here. This tells you how to find him and everything. And yeah, he does an excellent job with that. Go ahead. Did you have more on that, Virgil?
Oh no, just on the page, there's a lot of stuff that they've built or they're building. And yeah, it's got a lot of stuff like as you say, like this is 2022, so they got a lot of stuff like current the last couple months, and then the last, excuse me there, and then over the years. But yeah, pretty cool page.
Yes, and Scott himself is very talented. He does a lot of custom builds, which you will see on that channel.
Yes.
And then let me pull this away. And then also going back to that Viper that we were talking about, I got a text from Todd. He says, "Love the podcast. Great job covering the Viper." So apparently he wasn't able to make comments on the. Maybe he doesn't have a YouTube channel or something, or YouTube account or something. But we thank him for that comment and for viewing tonight. And yeah, we look forward to getting together with him for some drive-bys and some fun with that car. But it's that time of the night. Final comments, gentlemen?
Great show. Nice selection of vehicles. Glad to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Cool deal.
Hey, I always have fun with you guys. So, hey, I look forward to Wednesdays.
Yes, me too. It's a good time. And it's a nice little community. We have a lot of the same viewers week after week. And it's just a nice little community. We all hang out here and have a good time. And I guess one last thing is, if anyone who's enjoying this, please share this with family, friends, anyone you think might enjoy this, because we're trying to grow this, make it bigger and bigger. And the bigger it gets, the more sustainable it gets. And we do appreciate that. And also, Ben, our good friend from Vintage Mini Bike Lovers, says, "Great show, gentlemen. See everyone next week." Yes. And then the 10th, I'm going to do a replay because we're out of town that day. But we also want to give a shout out to Ben. He does the Vintage Mini Bike Lovers podcast with Ben and I. With Rob and I. Second Sunday of every month on at 8 o'clock. We're reviewing this. That the Vintage Mini Bike podcast goes out to that as well. So we thank him for participating in this podcast and for everything we do with him on his podcast. So with that, I'm going to switch screens here. And we thank you so much for viewing tonight, hanging out with us, and having a good time. As always, we give the last word to Amsoil, and we'll catch up with you guys in 1 week's time.
All right. Have a good one,
everybody.
See everybody next week.
Hello, everyone. This is Rob and Mike. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good. Mike, yourself?
Very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to be talking about Amsoil. And in a few moments, we're going to show you how you can get the deepest discounts, free shipping, and free gifts when you order your Amsoil products through us. But first, I'm going to ask Rob to give you a quick description of what Amsoil is and why you should consider using Amsoil products in your motorized vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. Amsoil is 100% synthetic oil. Everybody uses Amsoil for a different reason. Some people like the benefits that Amsoil is warranted for 25,000 miles or 1 year. The reason we can do that is because Amsoil doesn't oxidize. It doesn't form the usual carbons, gums, sludges like petroleum oils do. That's why we can keep it in the engines longer. Petroleum oils never do wear out. They oxidize themselves. That's why they have to be changed at 3,000 kilometers. And Amsoil likes the benefit that you only have to change the oil once a year. That saves some money. Some of the people like the benefit of Amsoil is it's a slipperier type lube. By having a slipperier type lube, it cuts down friction and drag. By less friction and drag, engines run 20 to 50 degrees cooler, better gas mileage. Now, Amsoil says 25% more protection than the industry requires is in the Amsoil bottles. My average customer gets about 10% increase in gas mileage. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
And by cutting down friction and drag, for every 10 degrees you cut down the friction and drag, doubles the life of the engine. So by having the engine run cooler, it makes it last longer. Some people like the benefit of the range of the Amsoil. Amsoil's flash point is 425 degrees, and it pours at 50 below zero. Wow. If you ever tried petroleum oil when it's 10 below, it turns to honey. And in the summertime, petroleum oil thins out, and once it thins out, that's when it starts breaking down. So Amsoil's an all-season oil, can give you better gas mileage, longer engine life, less maintenance. It ends up being cheaper over a year's time running Amsoil than it is petroleum oils.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And Amsoil is available for pretty much any motorized vehicle, anything from lawn equipment, cars, trucks, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles.
Yep. And a lot of people phone me up and say, well, what's the benefit of our gear lube? Exactly what I told you about the engine oil. It pours in cold weather, it runs cooler, makes the equipment last longer. And they say, well, what's the benefit of the small engine? Same thing. Makes the engine run cooler, last longer, better performance. So it saves on all the applications that Amsoil has available.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, let's talk now. Hopefully this has convinced people to think about maybe joining us in the Amsoil experience. Let's talk about some of the discounts and free shipping and how that all happens. I'm going to pop a graphic on the screen. And yeah, by all means, if you want to talk people through how this preferred customer program works.
Amsoil has a number of different programs. One of our main ones is a catalog customer, where somebody can order directly out of our catalog. If they order out of the catalog, they order $100 worth, Amsoil will ship it right to their house. But our best program is our preferred customer. For only $10 for 6 months, you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on all the product. You order $100 worth, they're going to give you free shipping. You don't have to order a whole case. You can mix and match. Say you want 4 bottles of small engine, 7 bottles of 5W30, and a couple of gear loops. You can mix and match. You can order 1 bottle at a time if you want. There's no minimums, no maximums. By being a preferred customer, you save over 25% on all the products you're going to buy. Amsoil sends you extra gifts, a $5 gift certificate on your birthday, $5 when you renew your account, and stuff like that. So it's a good way to save on some of the products you want to buy.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it's an incredible value. And this is the deepest level of discount that anyone can get when ordering Amsoil. Is that correct?
It is. It is.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's take people through the step-by-step experience of placing an Amsoil order. Then that would include signing up for the preferred customer discount, or sorry, preferred customer program, so they can receive those deepest levels of discount. So let's go to the website. This is what the website's going to look like. These are some screenshots. Once you go to amsoil.com, there's a link in the description, or you can just type that into a browser, amsoil.com. This is the page you land on. At the upper corner of the page there, you see how I've circled in red. That is the link to click, the Join Now link. That will take you to the Preferred Customer Program page, where you can take advantage of all of these discounts and free shipping and everything that we've just been talking about. This is what that page looks like. In the lower right, you're going to click Join Now. This will pop up. You select the duration you'd like, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, and click Add to Cart. Now, once this pop-up goes away, you'll be back on the main page. And the upper left, you'll see where I've got that red arrow. It says Shop. Now you can start shopping for products, and on your very first order, you're going to get these discounts and the free shipping as long as it's over $100. You'll get all of these benefits right away. So once you click Shop, it's going to take you to the product page. There's different types of oils, lubricants, so on and so forth. For the benefit of this exercise we're doing now, I'm just going to click motor oil. It shows different types of motor oil. Let's click gasoline. Now this takes us to an item. It's their synthetic motor oil. And you can see the item there, and there's choices for different viscosities. But take a look at the price. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. But if you've joined the preferred customer program first, you're going to automatically get the deepest levels of discount. That's what we're looking at here. You're saving $3.80 on that quart of oil. Instead of paying $16.29, you're now paying $12.49 for that quart of oil. That is the deepest level of discount you can possibly get. And then you just add the quantity that you'd like. You select any other items that you're thinking about, add them to the cart. And once you click Add to Cart for the final time, you're going to see this come up at the top of the screen. It's going to show your items and your the total that you're at so far. Pardon me. And then you just click View Cart in the upper right, and that'll take you to your cart. Take a close look here at the upper right. That blue box shows that you're getting free shipping. You're eligible for free shipping on this order because it's over $100. That little yellow box shows that you've got the preferred customer membership on your order that gives you the deepest levels of discounts for the next 6 to 12 months. And then below that, you've got the items that have been selected. For the exercise here, I selected 9 quarts of the signature series, but that brings us up over $100 for the free shipping. We're saving $34.20. And if you're ready to finish, you click Checkout Now, and that takes you to this screen here. If you haven't signed up with an Amsoil account at this point, just click in the lower right to create an account, create a new account. It's going to ask you for some basic information, name, and those types of things. Now, let's take a closer look. You'll see this gray shaded box. This is a very important box. This is going to ask you if someone has referred you to Amsoil. And if so, please enter my name. My name is Mike LaPierre. It's spelled right there on the screen for the correct spelling. And also the referral number, 304-555-94. That's how you make sure that Rob and I get credit for this. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have signed up for Amsoil under Rob. So when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. So if you enjoy these podcasts that we're doing, this is a wonderful way to support the podcast, because when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. And the commissions I make go directly toward offsetting the cost of doing these podcasts. So I thank you in advance for that, for using my referral number. I very much appreciate it. And once you've done that, you just go into the next screen to enter your payment information, and you're done. Now, once you've placed your order that's over $100, and that order includes your Amsoil Preferred Customer Program, you are now eligible to get a free DVD from myself. Now, this is going to be either a muscle car DVD or a vintage snowmobile DVD. Use the email address on the screen, wkspodcasts@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know which DVD you would like me to send you, the muscle car or the vintage snowmobile DVD, and I'll get that right out to you. As you're typing in that email, in the subject line, be sure and type in capital letters, free DVD requests, so it stands out as I'm checking my email, and we'll get that right out to you. So I guess the last thing, Rob, that we wanted to talk about is if someone is considering Amsoil as a business opportunity.
Yes. If anybody has a retail or a commercial account and they would like to buy directly from Amsoil, just send Mike a line. He'll show you how to set up and you can buy directly from Amsoil. But if you are interested in starting your own part-time business, a part-time business that can grow into a full-time income, Mike and I will show you the Amsoil marketing plan. Amsoil has a large selection of products that cover almost every application. So it doesn't matter if you're into snowmobile, boating, or ATVing or hot rods, we have an oil for every application. It's a fun type business that's I really enjoy doing. Where else can I go and have fun and make money doing it? And Mike and I are here to help you all the way along. If you need any help on how to promote or to find new accounts, we're here to help you.
For sure, for sure. So when you sign up under that number, this 304-555-94, you're getting Rob and I as a team. Now, Rob has been doing Amsoil for 40 years. Can you believe that? 40 years. So he knows every aspect of this business and he knows all of the ins and outs of the products. So he'll be able to help you with any kind of product questions or any kind of questions to show you the different business models that you can do with Amsoil. And then the other thing that you get when you sign up under me is I've got a strong background in social media. So if you need some coaching on how to generate Amsoil leads using Facebook and YouTube, I'm happy to coach you with that when you sign up under Rob and I. You get both of us as a team to help you, to coach you, to support you, whatever you need to get you off and running with this business and having fun with it. Like Rob said, it's an enormous amount of fun. If you're like Rob and I and you enjoy going to any kind of boat shows, car shows, motorcycle shows, snowmobile shows, anything with a motor, you like going to those shows, those events, those races, this is a great way to turn that into a income opportunity for you.
Yes, yes. And just by wearing my Amsoil hat at one of these events, people come up and ask me about Amsoil. People don't know where to buy it, and I'm there to help them, show them where they can buy the product.
Perfect. Well, cool. Well, this is great. Any final thoughts, Rob, before we wrap it up?
Amsoil's a fun business. Amsoil's been around since 1968. It was the first synthetic oil to be AI approved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's very early in the game too, isn't it?
Yes.
For sure. Well, good. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for viewing. Hopefully, we've gotten you excited as we are about the Amsoil products. We'd love it if you could join us either as someone who uses the Amsoil products or to join the Amsoil team as a business opportunity. And we thank you so much for viewing. Have a great day.
You have a good day.